into the Moreton Bay hinterland for the 4th stage of the Q Tour. It is the Queen stage, and it's the last stage of this race, and it is the final stage in the 6 rounds of the inaugural edition of the ProVelo Super League. Wearing the leader's jersey for the general classification, it's the maroon colours towards the front, and that is Lauren Bates. She's part of the Meridian Blue cycling team, and she has a strong squad around her. But has she got the legs to hold on with a mountaintop finish to come? Heading through the first of the intermediate sprints, the Meridian Blue team making sure that they keep Bates up towards the front to prevent any of her rivals closing down the gap with the small time bonuses on offer. The Cycling Development Foundation also making sure that they're well represented in the thick of the action. For the Praties team, they have been the dominant squad throughout this race, and Talia Appleton so active as well. She won the first race of the ProVelo Super League, the time trial up Wollonga Hill at SA Kickett throughout January. She now sits in 2nd position in the overall standings for the SBS Women's League. And Meridian Blue delivering the lead out at the next of the intermediate sprints, and a very important 3-second time bonus for Lauren Bates, getting the bonus just ahead of Talia Appleton, with Caitlin Nicholson from the Butterfields Ziptrak racing team in 3rd spot. She's riding in defence of her teammate Alli Anderson, who starts this final stage within striking distance at the top of the table in the general classification. Aberdeen McLean from the women's cycling development team from Balmoral. She was in the breakaway. Clara Bell was joining her from McClarty McShane, and it was Mia Williams of Meridian Blue, one of the teammates of the overall race leader. So she was there, not contributing to the breakaway, but just to make sure that her team leader and the race leader was represented out in front, and the rest of the squad could save their legs to try and set it up for Lauren Bates. Onto the final climb, and it was all Praties. Frankie Hall going to the front. The 2nd place finisher from the Warrnambool Classic was looking to show her climbing legs. It was Appleton then who made a move, followed by Alli Anderson. The maroon jersey of Bates losing contact. The yellow of Sophie also going into the distance, as Talia Appleton was going to prove to be the top and the tail of the ProVelo Super League. She won stage 1 in South Australia. She wins the final stage in Queensland. 2nd across the line was Alli Anderson. 2nd on the stage for Alli Anderson, enough to give her the overall victory in the Q Tour. But the winner of the Summit ProVelo Super League, Sophie.
Talia, you had to go. You did. You got the win.
Yeah, really happy with that one. You know, it's a brutal climb, and you know, it's so slow. There's not much draft, so I just went to the front and just hit as hard as I could. And yeah, I mean, it was actually a little longer than I expected. I forgot there was like a little, like flattened off before the finish, but no, it's really good to get the stage win.
Just to see everyone come across the line and collapse like that.
Yeah.
Rewarding to be the first to get up there, though.
Yeah, for sure. I think, yeah, you just have to give it everything. You know, it's the last opportunity in the series, and yeah, I just wanted it really bad.
So it'll be 2nd overall for the league, but you've gone down fighting.
Yeah, for sure. I think I can be proud of how I've raced this series, and yeah, I really wanted the win today, and I just wanted to finish off with a bang. So yeah, I'm really proud that I was able to pull it off.
And before the start, we spoke about, you know, the top and tailing or bookending the league by the first stage win and the last.
Yeah, obviously a little disappointed. You know, I was really targeting the overall series, but no, to finish off with a high, it's pretty satisfying. Yeah.
Brilliant ride. You can be really proud of yourself. Well done.
Thanks, Scott.
Well, congratulations, the first overall winner of the ProVelo Super League.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm so excited. Lost for words, you know. I mean, everyone was like, oh, you've got this, like, you're basically your pen's in your hand. And I was like, guys, don't talk too soon. Like, I was like, obviously the last stage was a big fight. And just lost words.
We saw how hard it was over the line. You tore yourself to pieces to get up there.
Yeah, I looked down at my computer, I saw 200 metres, and I was like, oh, that's not that far left, but it was a brutal 200 metres, I'll tell you that for sure.
Look, it's a long time till next year, but you can start packing because you're going to be living in Europe for all of next year with this new contract.
I'm so excited. Lost for words, really, truly.
And the final podium for the stage, it was Talia Appleton in the middle with the win. For the SBS Women's League, it was Sophie and she also takes out the under-23s, which gives her a 12-month contract with the Liv Alula Jaco development team. Sophie winning the first edition of the ProVelo Super League.
She's earned herself a big contract for next year.